Hey, Rob here for Quadratec with our 2022 Jeep Wrangler JL back in the shop for some more upgrades. Of course, we're going to be giving this Jeep away in the near future to one of you lucky viewers out there. But before we do that, we've got a ton of awesome upgrades to make on this Wrangler. Now, if you haven't already gotten yourself entered at a chance to win, that's okay. You've got plenty of time left. And you can find out more information about how to get entered to win by clicking the info button or the link in the description below to head over to quadratec.com. Now, while you're there, you can get automatically entered by making a purchase up to once per week, or you can manually enter the contest by filling out that entry form on the website. Now, before we took our Jeep out to Moab for Easter Jeep Safari, we went ahead and installed that Best Top Super Top Ultra so we could enjoy the nice weather that Moab has to offer while we're there. And while we had a ton of fun wheeling this Jeep in stock form, well, it quickly showed us some areas that we could improve. Last time we had it in the shop, we added that Mopar Jeep Performance Parts 2-inch suspension to make much more room underneath of there for a larger wheel and tire combo. And we installed those Milestar Patagonia MTs in a 37 by 1250 size wrapped around those Lynx Trail Gunner wheels. Already our Wrangler is looking much more capable and ready to tackle some trails. Now today we're making two more upgrades to our Jeep. One is right up here on the front grille. We've got those stock incandescent headlights from the factory that could use a little bit of help. So today we're going to be installing a set of Quadratec premium projector style headlights in there so that the new owner of this Wrangler can see much better at night. And then we're also going to be adding a little more clearance for those tires by ditching our factory fender flares and swapping them out for a set of Quadratec Baja HD style fender flares. Not only are they a little bit wider, but they sit a little bit taller as well. And frankly, I think they just look a little bit more aggressive. So I'm going to go ahead and get started by getting our grille out of the way and those factory headlights removed so we can get on with the install of our brand new Quadratec premium projector style headlights. With those factory headlights out of the way, the first step at getting our new premium projector style headlights installed in our Jeep is to place them into the mounting brackets. Now, I've already gone ahead and removed the trim ring with the 3 Phillips head screws from the mounting bracket. The headlights are not left or right specific, so you can grab either one. And on the back side of the headlight, there are going to be 3 tabs here that are going to align with 3 notches in the mounting brackets. Go ahead and place the headlight down, spinning it until all 3 tabs drop into place. Another easy way to align your headlight in the bracket is to look for that Quadratec logo at the bottom of the headlight. That's going to help you identify the correct orientation to place it into the bracket. The largest tab sticking towards the front of the light with the 2 holes, that's at the bottom of the mounting bracket, and it's actually going to go towards the inboard, towards the radiator side when you're installing it in the Jeep. The other tab with 2 holes and the tab with the single hole are going to be at the top side of the mounting bracket. Once you have the headlight in place, we can go ahead and drop that trim ring back into place and re-secure it with those 3 Phillips head screws. Now finally, before we install the headlight and the mounting ring into the front of the Jeep, go ahead and flip that over, grab one of your wiring harness adapters. We'll plug the H13 side into the connector on the back of the headlight. The other side of the connector will plug right into the factory connector in the grille. I'm going to go ahead and get the other light assembled into the mounting ring, and then we can get them both installed in the front of the Jeep. Of course, you'll go ahead and plug that wiring connector in first, align the mounting bracket into the grille, and re-secure it with those same 3 screws we removed from the factory headlights. After you have both headlights installed in the front of your Jeep, you can reinstall the grille by snapping it into place along the bottom and re-securing it at the top with those plastic clips. You've got to admit, that's probably one of the simplest and quickest modifications you can make to the front of your Jeep with the biggest impact and increase in added safety when you're driving at night. Really only takes a couple of hand tools in a few minutes, a flathead screwdriver or a pry tool to get those plastic clips out of the way, a 10mm socket to remove and reinstall the headlights, and a Phillips head screwdriver. The Quadratec premium projector style headlights are proudly made right here in the USA. They've been exclusively designed for us here at Quadratec and manufactured by JW Speaker. and they feature their patented dual burn technology to give you that added punch of extra light when you activate your high beams with the maximum amount of light output. Now on low beam, you're going to get 750 effective lumens of light output. We're going to have 3 projectors illuminated. The top center projector is going to throw that light far down the road in front of you with an extremely precise cutoff to help keep from glaring oncoming traffic. We'll also have 2 vertical projectors that are going to help to throw that light nice and evenly and wide in front of the vehicle. Now when you activate the high beam, those 3 projectors will remain illuminated, and we're going to get 2 more vertical projectors in addition to the bottom largest main projector to help spread even more light in front of the vehicle, as well as down farther and up above that cutoff, giving you a total of 1,260 effective lumens of light output with that dual burn technology. Now with our headlight install wrapped up, we can move on to those fender flares. The first thing I got to do is get those factory flares out of the way, and that's a pretty easy job. In fact, a little easier than you would think. We've got a couple 10mm fasteners holding the fender flare from the inside of the wheel well that we can access pretty easily because we've got that suspension installed. With those out of the way, hold on to those fenders, and with one swift motion we can remove it from the vehicle. You do want to be careful because there is an electrical connector back there that we need to make sure that we unplug. Go ahead and remove any of those white plastic fender clips left in the sheet metal and give your Jeep a quick wipe down. And finally, I'm going to go ahead and remove that bumper to fender filler piece to make our install a little bit easier. Now it's time to install our Baja HD Fender Flares, and really is almost that easy. They're held in place with a couple of those factory 10mm fasteners we removed earlier, as well as a handful of these plastic push clips, which makes your install go pretty quickly. A unique feature of our Baja HD Flare is the fact that it actually reuses your front turn signal and marker light assembly from your stock flare. So first you'll need to go ahead and remove that light assembly and wire harness from your flare by folding that inner fender liner out of the way. Go ahead and unclip the wiring harness from the underside of the flare. And then there's a couple T30 Torx fasteners holding the light housing into the fender assembly. With those out of the way, you can slide the side marker light out of the way and then pull the rest of the housing out of your fender. And then we do need to make a slight modification to the light housing. There are 4 tabs, 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom, that we need to trim off. You can use whatever tool you prefer. I'm going to be using a cutoff disc on a grinder to cut those tabs off quickly. Once they're out of the way, come back with a sanding disc or file to sand them nice and smooth. The smoother the better for a better fit inside of the Baja HD Fender. Now we can go ahead and reinstall any lights that you may have removed from the housing, as well as that side marker lamp assembly, and the entire thing will get mounted to the light mounting bracket, reusing those factory coarse threaded screws. At that point, we can come back to our fender flare. To get started, we're going to insert 4 push clips, 1 at the front corner, 1 at the top rear corner, and 2 down at the bottom to hold it into place. And then we can grab that light housing and mounting bracket assembly, tucking it up under the front of our fender flare and securing it in place with the factory 10mm screws and the hardware provided. At that point, all that's left to do is go ahead and reinstall the rest of the plastic push clips to finish up the front fender flare install. Now your rear fender install is even easier than the fronts. To get started, we have to remove 6 push clip retainers on the inside of the wheel well. Once they're out of the way, grab the rear of the flare, and with one swift pull, go ahead and yank that flare right off the body of the Wrangler. Now, if you broke some of those white plastic fender retainer clips, that's okay. You need to go ahead and remove those from the body of the vehicle anyhow. We're not going to be reusing those. Give the Jeep a quick wipe down. Grab your new Baja HD rear fender flare, line it up with the existing holes in the body, and secure it with those provided push clips. Now it's immediately clear what a huge difference it makes to go from those stock sport flares to a set of Quadratec Baja HD Fender Flares. Not only are we gaining an additional 5/8 inches of width for some additional tire coverage, but 3 vertical inches of additional wheel well clearance for those large 37-inch Patagonia MT tires. Now, even if we were installing these on a Rubicon Wrangler that already had the raised fenders over the sport flares, well, you're still gaining an additional 3/4 inches of vertical clearance. And those are some pretty impressive numbers for a flare that's as easy to install as our Baja HD Fenders. I love that our flares are proudly made right here in the USA from a super tough and durable thermoplastic material that is virtually indestructible. Another great thing about having a flexible flare over a more rigid flare is if you accidentally should bump up against a tree, a rock, another obstacle on the trail, the flare is going to flex and give, lessening the chance that you do any actual real sheet metal damage to your vehicle. We've got a great cutout right up on top here to make some room for our hood latch. And even though we're reusing that stock light assembly, I love that these flares restyle it with a slightly slimmer, more aggressive look. Now I'm gonna go ahead and address our inner wheel wells on an upcoming episode, but for today, I'm gonna tackle getting the passenger side flares installed to wrap up our project here. If you guys wanna get more information or to purchase a set of Quadratec Baja HD Fender Flares for your 2018 or newer Jeep Wrangler JL, or maybe a set of Quadratec premium projector style LED headlights, you can click that info button and head over to quadratec.com. Of course, if you have any comments or questions about either of the products I installed today, you can always leave those for me down in the comment section below, or contact us directly at any of the options on the screen. And if you haven't already, you like these videos, do me a huge favor, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification icon to be sure to catch our next exciting episode where we install some more great products on our 2022 Jeep Wrangler JL giveaway project vehicle. And of course, if you haven't already, get yourself entered at a chance to win this Jeep. You can do so by making a purchase up to once per week to get automatically entered, or head over to quadratec.com where you can fill out that entry form. Till next time, I'm Rob. I'll see you guys out on the trail.